Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA Meeting, episode number 513, Hot Seat of Danger. And joining me in the studio, as always, Sinatra Sin. How the hell are you doing?
Oh, I am doing well, good sir. How are you?
I'm doing all right. And the illustrious return of none other than Drunken Uncle Drunkle. How you doing, man?
I'm back, baby.
Whoa.
I'm back. I'm back.
Wait, 513.
I don't know. Is that right?
I was on 508 Monday.
I went off that the last one I did was 510.
All right, so I was on 505 on the 19th of July. Then 507, because I think we missed a day in between there, on August 2nd, and that was Friday. Then Monday, I had 508.
No, Polly, I feel as though we should have done this before. Polly would be correct. His Wednesday last week would have been 510 because my last one before that was 509. Following your 508. So yeah, that works out, does it not?
No, my 508 was Monday.
No, because my
that was way wrong.
That was way wrong. Well, maybe we'll just say like, hey, you know, it's just a couple of secret ones only patrons get.
Okay, perfect.
All right, cool. I'm back, baby.
Great ass. And you got your head
All the way up it.
Jesus.
Fantastic. Hold on. Scroll. There it is. Festonia, thank you very much for the 1375 and an excellent start to the week. Looking good. Long live Ensign Robin Leffler's great ass. I'd like to violate one or more of Robin's 102 laws. Yeah. Wesley even says to her when they're parting, it's like, Law 103, nothing can keep good friends apart. You called her just a friend when you're parting with 23-year-old, I think she was 23 at the time, Ashley Judd? Are you retarded? Yes, the answer is yes. He's well, he might just be gay. It's not necessary.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah.
never a true word. Thank you, Captain Picard. That's why you're captain, mate. Diplomacy out the fucking window. In the airlock.
Commander William Riker may have been one of the most incompetent officers in Starfleet history, but that doesn't mean he didn't have a way with the ladies. See, he should have just been walking by the corridor at that time and just put his hand up in Wesley's face and said, one side, Ensign, excuse me, hold on. Now, hello, Ensign, how are you? Yeah, he could have just slid right in there. Let me escort you to the transporter room. Go down to the...
Oh, when you said slid right in there, I was like, oh, if I can...
Well, not in the corridor.
Famous for seducing, you know.
What?
Yeah, I mean, every starship's got a fuckboy.
Oh, you mean like that? No.
It was DS9's fuckboy? Garrick, I guess.
No. Ew.
Garrick fucked, bro.
Oh, yeah, he fucked, but I think... Seriously, I mean, you saw him with the Cardassian girl, and sure, he started macking on a girl like less than half his age, but that's different. Bashir, he was the one dating everyone. He was the one banging all the Dabo girls.
The Dabo girls.
And before he went live, you tell him hold on. You tell him Biohazard Dave.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for the $1.69. Yeah, I'm sick. But as I do the 1 or 2 times a year when I get sick, I document it. Gather a strain of it.
Tell me you white without telling me you white. Tell me.
You may continue, Mr. Dubbenstein.
Continuing with Biohazard Dave, he documents it, gathers a strain of it, and threaten you with it if you don't smash the like button. Do it, or fall ill, dipshits. Entered into bioweapon territory. So yeah, hit that like button. Also, you can share us on socials, retweet the twit that I sent out earlier, or, hit us up with donations if you feel so inclined. All of our links and socials are below, especially our Streamlabs, labs.
It's against the Geneva Convention, Steve Dave, and you know it. I haven't seen that in ages.
I know. I've been having a problem with my $5 one, so I like deleted every $5 that I had for AAA, and then just like rebuilt it from the ground up instead of just duplicate. And I needed a link, and nobody had hit that in a while, so I thought, hey, Grievous lightsaber error, you're in there, buddy.
It didn't even pop up on my end. What the fuck?
Really?
I'll tell you what happened.
Okay. Hear it.
It was General Grievous, right? He's got loads of arms.
Lots.
Lots. And then he pulls out the lightsabers, and then he screams and dies.
You should see the Vegas scene for that. It looks so stupid. I'm sure there's a much better way to do it than the way that I did it.
Nah, it works.
There's like a lightsaber ignite as a separate track for each one, and then a lightsaber movement for each one. It's like 42 tracks to make that thing work. I know it could have been better.
Poor little processor, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's like, I know there's a more efficient way to do it, but...
It was for Stonia.
Boy, if I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It was for Stonia for $25.01, saying sending out some love to the inebriated, less articulate Britain's... It was for Stonia, sending out some love to the inebriated, less articulate Britain's version of Sam. Well, as much as I appreciate the 25, I got a degree, you piece of shit. Thank you very much for Stonia, and also thank you for Fucktard 5. It was last week when I wasn't here. One of the better names of the internet. When I wasn't here, because my internet was fucking up, and they had to send me a fucking new router, and it was going to take fucking 4 fucking days. Fuck. Threw me $20. He said, for the new router fund, hurry back. So thank you very much for that fucked up fund. When my internet did come back on, that was a lovely surprise to come back to. I really appreciate it. Last roll, Raven through 5 says, oh, how are you, Drunkle? Did you finally get your internet sorted down to your bunker? Did you stock up on canned food? How did you survive fiery but mostly peaceful week? Bro, it has been a fucking week. I'll tell you what, mate, there's riots going on like Jesus Christ. It's pretty bad out there at the moment. It took a little while for the the Americanisms of the summer of love to get here, but my God, is it here? Thank you very much. And you tell him Steve Day for $1 said Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion when it comes to these fucking dipshits ignoring the ratio. Well, you heard him, guys. He's armed and he's ready. And I've seen him do it before. Thank you, Steve, Dave, Last Roll, Raven, and for Stonia.
Nice. And Zira, thank you very much for the $5. And the original, well, let's just do it again, because Sinatra might see it this time. There it is. No?
Yep.
Nope, can only play it once. That's great. Well,
I see it this time.
do you? Well, as long as you saw it, because I didn't, chat didn't, apparently Drunkle didn't. Thank you very much for the $5.
Oh, I saw it the first time.
Well, but not this time, because I just replayed it. You didn't see it, did you?
No, I did not. Not this time.
There
No.
you go.
Yeah,
See,
okay.
$5 curse continues on. That's nice. Well, hoy hoy, Polly. Well, thank you very much, Zero. Hoy hoy to you, too. What kind of books do cowards read? Usually ones without spines.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I was okay
All right.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
And Bryce and Chad asked everybody, asked who's a better captain, Kirk or Picard, but I ask you, who's a better cook, Pike or Cisco? Sir, I would counter with who's the worst cook in Starfleet history. And that would be Riker again. Along with being the worst officer, he's also the worst cook. I ask you to think back on his pizza in Star Trek Picard, my God. And then my personal favorite, when he was making omelets that looked a hell of a lot like scrambled eggs. After all, when you just crack up eggs in a bowl, stir them with a single wire whisk, and then pour them onto a hot plate. Yeah, you just got scrambled eggs, bro. Where do you get off calling them
Scrambled
omelets?
eggs.
Yeah.
Where's your mushrooms? Where's your bacon? Where's your ham?
They were sitting right there on the table, but he forgot to add them. No.
Oh my God! Really? They
No
were
joke.
there?
Yeah, no joke.
Oh man.
Yeah. And the eggs he picked were so fucking terrible, he didn't try one of them first. They were like giant purple Owan eggs. Did he bother to taste one of them to see if they tasted anything like chicken eggs? No. He's Riker. What the fuck does he know? He knows how to whore around on rice, and that's about it.
I mean, did it taste like chicken eggs? I find eggs just taste like eggs. You know, you get varying degrees of richness in the yolk, but otherwise, you know, it's just an egg.
Well, not the ones he was serving up, whatever the fucking Owan is. I don't know if that's a bird or a planet, and I have no idea. But the answer to your question, I would say, was Cisco. Mostly because He knew how to tell a woman to stay out of his kitchen. He walks into his quarters, and there's his fiance fucking around, burning the peppers. And he's like, no one touches my peppers. You know how long it took me to grow these in the hydroponics bay? It just, yeah. Got to keep a woman away from your pots, man.
All right.
There's Sam in chat, as we've come to know him, articulate uncle.
Yeah.
This chat needs a Judge Pacino periodically. Spineless books. I ask you. I just, yeah. Judge Pacino only shows up on Noir Bar. That's where the truly disdainful shit ends up happening. So, Sinatra, how are you bearing up under the hurricane newest woman to ruin people's lives? What's its name? Bernice? Debbie? Frankie?
I don't know about a
Hurricane
hurricane, but we
Banana.
got hit with some pretty fucking bad storms yesterday. I have a family that doesn't have power that I've been helping out. I'm fine. My area is okay, but everything around me seems to have lost power. There's like 500,000 people without power in my county right now, in Cuyahoga.
That sounds like an old,
Indian name?
No, I was going to say, like a car horn. Cuyahoga. You know. You know what I mean, though, right? Like,
I do now. I do. Yeah.
Remember Paulie Walnuts on Sopranos? His car horn on his Cadillac play the fucking Godfather theme.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So bad. Doesn't even sound good. He didn't care. What are you going to do? He's Paulie Walnuts. You going to tell him off? He might murder you. You don't want that. Who wants to be murdered? Women who hit up serial killers living in prison. That's who.
Was it the...
No.
No?
Oh. I love how you went with the muted French horn, even though there's no French horn playing in that.
I wasn't being a French horn. I would never. I loved the Godfather game on Xbox Original. It was fantastic. Every time you would drive up to the mall where the Godfather lived, it would play that little bit of music, you know? I would always slow down in the car as well, just like, yeah, I'm here. That was a great game.
Yeah, Total Fruit Zeros, Freedom Frogs, Slabs, Drunkles. No. Drunkles is kind of like Sam's Streamlabs, just less defined, less clear, and more difficult to understand.
Huh.
What? What?
What?
Huh?
What happened?
I don't know.
What's going on? Oh, hey, Sam. Look what I still have on my soundboard over here at AAA.
Tis the season to shake a bitch.
I thought I deleted that.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like Far's here with her anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have a gas-powered, diesel-powered generator sitting outside your window, coughing out?
Not mine.
Carbon dioxide fumes?
Delicious fumes.
Yeah.
No, not my window, but
Your neighbor's window.
helping
It's
out
clever.
helping out family with my generator. So hopefully in the next day I can get my generator back.
Really?
Yeah. It's definitely not ideal. It's a pain in my fucking asshole is what it is, but can't leave them fucking hanging with nothing.
It's so humid here right now. I just picked up a can.
How humid is it?
It's so humid that my can of soda's sweating like a prostitute in church.
Yeah, okay.
My nose is running.
How running it? No.
Running like it
Won't
stole
play this
something.
much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, it is. It's actually blowing my nose since the show started. Damn late season allergisms is driving me nuts is what it's doing. It's driving you what? It's driving you nuts. Driving you nuts? Oh, hell yeah. All right, so Drunkle, fill us in. What have you been up to for the past week?
A lot of work, actually. A lot of work. I was able to, because I wasn't doing any AAAs or streams or anything. I was it's like, right, hit me up with some fucking cleaning jobs. Let's do it. You got to make your money somehow. I did a lot of complaining, Polly. A lot of complaining. Mainly to my internet service provider as well. The soonest they could get the fucking new router to me was on Saturday. I'm just like, what are you fucking making it first? What the fuck? And then the guy shows up, right? Yeah. And I hate it because I was getting text messages going, your technician will be with you tomorrow between this time, between noon and 4. Like, Christ, man, what a wide net to cast. And so I was expecting like a phone call. And go, hello, mate, I'm outside. No, instead he just fucking rang my doorbell. I hate when people ring my doorbell because I got one of them fucking phones up here, and the phone scares the shit out of me. It goes, right, it scares the fuck out of me. Oh God, hold on, someone's at my door. I fucking hate it. I think I just get whatever I'm doing. I like sit up, like, I'm under attack. I go down and he's like, I'm your technician. I'm here to fix your internet. Like, no, you're here to give me a new router. And he's like picked up his tools. He's trying to come in. I'm just like, just give me the fucking router, mate. What are you doing? Well, I need to get the old one. I'm like, here, I've got it. Fucking take it.
You get asked. It's right here.
He's fucking scanning all this shit and everything. It takes him like bloody 15 minutes. I'm just stood at the door, and then he hands it to me. There you go. What you got to do is put the power cable in, and I'm just glaring at him. And he went, but you probably know what you're doing, don't you? I went, yeah, and just shut the door. And that still took like fucking 4-5 hours for it to boot up properly.
Your router.
So, yeah, for it to connect to. I mean, everything was fine here. I just plugged everything in. Like I'm on an Ethernet cable here, so there was no need to fuck about. But I guess for it to talk to the internet service provider as well. Like, oh, new router. Hey guys, over here. Took ages for everything to get set up, so I couldn't do a fucking stream on Saturday either, which is a shit because I missed doing it. I missed you guys.
I'm choosing to believe you.
Good for you, bro. And of course, Monday, I had a wedding to go to, so there was they couldn't even do a AAA. So I mean, as me and Sinatra were chatting in the Discord earlier, he says I haven't spoken to you for ages. And while it had been a week, that is a very long time here on the AAA meeting.
Yeah, we did a show without you, though.
I know. I said you should. You did a couple of shows without me.
Yeah.
It was as smooth as poop through a goose.
That's not a saying.
It is. That
was very convincing. It is.
I was trying to remember the name of the movie. Well, geez, now I can't remember the fucking actor's name. He's got C as his middle initial. Played Patton. The name of the movie is Patton. He walks up in front of a big American flag at the beginning of the movie, and one of the things he says is, we're going to go through the enemy like poop through a goose.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, seriously. Don't believe me? Test me. It's true.
Did he say poop or shit?
Poop.
He said poop.
Thank you, Daryl Odell. See? There you go. He gets it.
So what was the movie?
Walter C. Meyer? No. No, Sam. Not even close. The movie was Patton. That's the name of the movie. Patton.
Oh, that's the right. Okay, right. Yeah. Patton.
You never seen Patton?
Like Oswald. I've never. No.
No, we're not talking about a pinko commie here. We're talking about, legendary military commander, tank commander, George S. Patton. George C. Scott. Thank you, real-time fat man. Greatly appreciated. See, his middle initial was C. George C. Scott.
I was going to say Rupert C. Clarke.
Yeah. He was in Exorcist 3. The one with the locusts. No, that was 2. 2 had the locusts in it with Pazuzu. If anyone doesn't remember, that was the name of the demon. Yeah. Pazuzu.
Why didn't I break his legs?
Patton is a good movie. Damn right. And Exorcist 3 is underrated. It's not, the same kind of Exorcist as 1 and 2. Thank God it's not the same kind of Exorcist as 2. No.
I've never seen an Exorcist movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's just not my, not my cup of tea.
No?
I was never allowed to watch it when I was allowed to watch pretty much anything when I was younger, but my parents were like, no, not The Exorcist, no. I think it was banned for 20 years, Like, okay, cool. Streisand me up, Daddy, Now I really want to see it. But then, it was only like, okay, well, I mean, if you want to, you're old enough now, if you want to watch it. I was like, do you know what? Moments passed. Not really bothered. And they start going Exorcism 2, Exorcism 3, Exorcism of fucking Sarah Rose. Emily Rose?
Baby Jane.
Exorcism of Emily Rose was the
Emily
one
Rose.
with Dexter's sister.
Oh, God. There's another reason not to watch it.
Really?
To whose statement?
Dexter's sister, whatever that actress's name is.
Yeah, I forget.
I hope you did the air quotes when you said actress then.
Well, mentally.
Do you know what? She's probably a fine performer. It's just I hated her character so much.
Yeah.
And knowing that, them two are dating, Dexter and the woman who plays his sister.
Married.
Married. Disgusting.
They were married at some point?
Yeah. They dated, married, and divorced all during the show.
It's disgusting. That woman played your sister, you pervert.
Stepsister. Which is in line with all the
Still,
porn you adore, so,
I mean, I don't adore it because it's art.
Okay, so let me see if I get this right. Porn is legitimate art, but Dexter,
art.
oh my God, no, nothing.
No, the show, love it, brilliant.
Their real life exploits are what's deplorable.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
woman played your sister, you fucking incestuous wank machine.
Which
Disgusting.
one? Dexter or the sister, or both?
Both of them. They were both complicit in their crimes against God.
Yeah?
Dexter's sister, so
Disgusting.
Dee Dee?
Ha!
I don't get it.
Dexter's Lab.
Oh. That was more of a, what? Grim Adventures kind of guy?
Oh, long time before that, but essentially. I mean, it was a cartoon.
Yeah, I came across everything after it was already over.
Camele du fromage.
I found out about, like, Mighty Magiswords after it already had its run.
Mighty Magisaur. I'd never even heard of that.
Oh, it was a delightful show. Look at the whole
I like
thing.
the bit of Mighty Max. That was
Mighty
good.
Max? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The same is true as Super Friends, but then again, Super Friends had entirely aired and gone off television before I was born, so that's kind of, outside my hands.
What could you do,
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, actually, I can't do the noise that they actually did. The wing, wing, wing. It was like a triple wang. I can't on Super Friends.
Ah, the old triple wang.
Yeah.
That's also art. Have we got news?
News. What's
News?
What's that?
Tabs. We've got tabs.
Oh, you know what else I discovered after it was over? Samurai Jack. Fuck, that was a great show.
That was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was all right.
That was quality stuff.
I quite like the Jackie Chan adventures. That was all right. Jackie Chan had a cartoon.
Yeah. MC Hammer's cartoon. It's time for Hammer. That's actually the way the theme song went. He had he had two magic dancing shoes that talked, lefty and
with
righty.
this cartoon.
They were called Lefty and Righty. Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Yeah, and they talked.
man,
they
you
were
see,
characters. It was really
Everything was
nuts.
political back then as well. Fuck it all.
Yeah, well, Righty was a pretty big racist. Didn't like going on the black man's feet. It was weird.
Yeah. And Lefty just didn't work.
I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm doing stuff and things. Talk amongst yourselves.
Doing stuff, guys. Doing stuff here.
Gotta do the thing over there.
Okay, so we're going to do
Yeah,
that. We
over
got
there.
that. That's just what's
All right, everyone who's listening right now, if you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to support the hosts, Streamlabs are down below. Also, share it out on your social media. That is a necessity. We're not asking for the likes and the shares. They're doing that.
You got to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just fuck off.
Share us on Instagram. Nobody ever asks anyone to share them on Instagram. I'm starting. I'm going to be the change I want to see. I want to be there with the big butt models.
While you're making changes, do you think you could put my Streamlabs in the description instead of Sam's?
Is Sam's in there?
Yeah,
I wonder if that's someone. That's what they meant earlier when they asked about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Why didn't you say something? Why were we just sitting there?
I thought you might have taken care of it.
No, not you.
I didn't even think to check. Oh, right.
I thought someone just said that as a dig at Drunkle.
Yeah, so did
So
I.
did I to begin with. I mean, to be fair, he wasn't a million miles off, was he? Let's be honest here.
There we go.
I mean, heck.
What the hell was that?
That was some twat with a stupidly loud engine in the background.
Oh,
Sure was.
that's on brand.
All the cunts with the electric bikes going around at the moment. Why? It's the middle of summer, right? Even in Britain, it's hot. And they've got these fucking full balaclavas on. Like, mate, you must be fucking sweltering under that just so you can look like a little bit dangerous. What's wrong with you?
Right.
One of them was pulling a fucking wheelie going down the road and he almost hit a parked car. Oh, it was amazing.
That's fucking great. You love to see it, honestly.
I do.
All right, let me just share the screen for my compatriotos here. I'm pretty sure it's a word in Spanish. Even if it's not, it sounds like it is. So back off. What the fuck?
Yeah, leave me alone.
God's sake. I think this is high pressure environment. All right.
Mhm. Yes.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do some snooze, but before we get started with the snooze, I want to talk about comic book stuff because since last month was such a bad month for comics, I've gotten really excited about how good things have become lately because, holy shit, is Witchblade back? Yes, it is! For anybody who...
That looks badass.
Yeah. Mark Silvestri is back doing the editing work and a whole bunch of the creative direction for Witchblade, which is finally back. If anybody knows Witchblade, it's awesome. For those of you who don't, find out. It's great stuff. It's an incredible comic. Sarah Pazzini gets this ancient gauntlet called the Witchblade, and it's she serves up some cold justice with sharp hands. Man, is the short version of the story.
Sold.
Yeah. So, I mean, issue 1's already come out. Issue 2 is on its way, and it'll be here the 24th of this very month. Now, I'm not a sponsor, but Mark Silvestri, I could be. Hello? Fuck. Anyway, we're going to move on.
We know you're watching, Mark.
Yeah. I mean, I found out about this just last night, and I was super excited because Witchblade is a great comic book series, and it's got nothing to do with either Marvel or DC, which is rare that something that's not Marvel or DC is worth getting that excited about, but there you go.
It's just a badass name as well, isn't it? Witchblade.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was a short-run TV series with, great actress. Unfortunately, she was a drunk. Yeah. Just like that sometimes. Anyway.
Yeah, we can't all do it.
Witchblade is witched. Cannibalistic wizard.
Hey!
Boom. So what do they do in LA County now when they rob stores? They leave apology notes.
Oh, that's considerate.
What?
No. What does his note say? Well, I'll tell you what it says. Sorry, need dollars for drugs. Won't come back.
Ha!
I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, it did say it was for bread and milk.
Yeah, here he is, right? He's breaking into the cash register here. Leaves coins strewn all over the place, but sits down and takes the time to write a message. Here he is writing a message. And there's his note. Sorry, needed dollars for drugs. Won't come back. Also, you need pennies. Peenies.
You need peenies.
I see what he's done here, and I looked at it. It's like you flipped the fucking note pack over because here's the glue edge, right?
And sticky bit, yeah.
Somebody had written on the back, "You need peenies," and then he writes in like his druggy penmanship. Sorry, I need money for drugs. I love how he took the time to like write emoji style. He couldn't write money, so he's a little dollar sign there. That's great.
It's actually the use of the comma that I'm really enjoying here. Like this is one of those articulate thieves.
Yeah. Like how he tried to make back fit, even though he couldn't, just sort of ran off the edge here.
Do you know what? Missed the apostrophe on won't. No, hate him again.
I'd like to think it's in there somewhere. It just got lost on his wonky N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, that wasn't his pen. He stole it.
Politeness aside, the thief was not so nice. One business owner told Fox 11 in L.A. The burglar left broken glass everywhere. He also trashed the cash register. He took the bills, but left the coins, which were strewn everywhere.
Oh, that's why they need more peonies. They're all on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to be in a coffee
really-
shop, right? Like, just looking at it. They got a little cake protector here for a sneeze guard for the cake. And there's like
blender.
a blender, a sink. It looks like you're in a kitchen, but then this is clearly a cash register, so.
You think if he was serious about his thievery, he would bring his own post-it notes?
Yeah.
Why waste time writing it when you could pre-write it before you go out on the rob? Bang, calling card. The polite burglar.
I seriously love that he took the time to sit down and write it. And just coffee shop.
Yeah. Coffee shop, definitely.
Yeah. Well, welcome to barista culture here. I think that's probably why he felt bad. He probably works as a barista somewhere, and he's like, I know what it's gonna be like when these guys come to work tomorrow, and I feel bad, but I need drugs.
Sometimes you need drugs.
Moving along. This piece of art in Michigan, in Lyons Township specifically, has been taken down. Why, you ask? It was scaring children.
It was scary. I would have said, planning permission or permits. No, it was scaring children, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Cloudman was coming to get them, you see.
Yeah. Well, if you don't eat all your greens, Cloudman will get you.
It was town landmark that they were all very proud of, and I think that's sad, because it's just, you are the town of Orange Man. No wonder you took it down. Admit it. That's the reason.
Quite a lot passes for art nowadays, doesn't it?
Yeah, the artist calls it vandalism. No, that's not what vandalism is, you jackass. But, yeah. Here's the orange frame where his former art was. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting and it's pretty to look at, but cutting it down when it's not your property is not vandalism.
Well, now he's Grassman. Well, do you know what will be good, actually? Like, if they leave it a couple of months and then lift it up, then the silhouette of the man will be in the grass, where some of the grass has not got any sunlight.
This is like man in the town, and there it is, and everybody could see it who was driving by I-96. It was listed as a quote landmark on Google. John Suave, that's why you're pissed, isn't it? Oh, it's got anything to do with the integrity of your art. You just, come on, it's along I-96. That's why I want it up there. Man,
this is
in the
probably
city.
Better publicity than anything he got before that.
What about he's the one that contacted Michigan Advance as well as a whole bunch of others when I originally brought this story up. I saw the picture of the art, and I'm like, well, I need the picture of the art, otherwise this story just doesn't roll, man. It doesn't have legs.
I mean, it's interesting looking. It's not ugly. It's not, a banana taped to a wall.
Yeah.
No, and it's not terrible corporate art that you see out in front of some buildings where it's just like some twisted piece of metal that's been welded together into some kind of vague shape. And it's like, look,
my God.
it's art.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean as well. As soon as you said
Modern
twisted metal,
art.
I was like, I could see it. I could see the sculpture.
That was
Well,
one of
it's
the
also like that, the corporate art style, the real big body, tiny head, skinny curve. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I think it's literally called corporate art.
Oh, nice.
I'll send a picture of it.
That was one of the best things going
I
on
think-
in both the novel and the movie Fight Club. That one of the first things that Tyler Durden tasked all of his people to do when he started giving them individual assignments was to destroy a franchise coffee operation while simultaneously destroying a piece of corporate art. Yeah, Chuck Palahniuk knew what he was doing. It's just
Yeah, I remember that being a film. Wasn't that when Robert Paulson got shot as well?
after
Was that on that task?
But no, it was after that because they
okay.
successfully did it. They blew up a globe that then rolled. Well, they blew up the supports for a globe, then rolled down a hill and landed in a Starbucks.
Here, I sent it to you. I think that is hands down the ugliest art style that exists.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah. Yes, the wiki how. Oh my god, is that Kronos?
Yeah, that's Kronos eats his kids done as this like blue person.
Why? I mean, that original painting was pretty scary, but this is somehow even more eerie.
This is terrible. Why does it say saved? I don't want this saved.
Well, you've got it.
No. Why are you using Google? With you, Snow. Oh, you know what came to mind here when I was looking at this? You know that comic?
But this.
You know that comic book guy, Yellow Flash? He's a YouTuber. Yellow. No, I don't mean like the comic book character, like the villain.
I thought you did.
Flash
Right.
comics. No, he's such an inventive guy. Well, he's a ridiculous drunk, and just the best thing he could think up was Yellow Flash, but that name was already taken because like every villain's name is going to be taken as something. So he just called himself Yellow Flash Guy, and somebody who really didn't like him, justifiably, went and got yellowflashguy.com and reserved the domain name. So if you go to yellowflashguy.com, it'll take you to the Wikipedia page for child grooming.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is a hero move. Oh,
Yes.
my God.
Jeez.
Like, damn,
Holy
bro.
shit.
Damn.
Weaponize the internet, man. That is incredible.
Why does that Kronos look female? It's corporate art, man. It's like blue people and long limbs. How one illustration style took over the corporate world. Sinatra's illustrating how much he hates corporate art. Like this. This looks like something that Google produced.
Yeah, it's literal corporate art.
Yeah. Will that big tech art style become Comic Sans of art styles? Oh, I hope so. I hope this just becomes anything that corporations touch is like doomed to just be crap. So hopefully this will, yeah.
Oh, that's their hair.
Yeah. Look at this diverse group of individuals. I bet you they all have like a story and a personal truth. Isn't it great? Oh, wait.
They've all got sweaty armpits.
There it is. There.
Some deodorant wouldn't go amiss here, guys.
Designed by Free Pick. Okay, moving along. Moving along because we got to get out of here at a reasonable time because Sin's got to get out of here at a reasonable time. And so do I because I got things to do. Hey, you know the Batmobile was stopped along with 100 others. Mostly...
100 Batmobiles?
That's right. No, mostly...
Oh.
I know. Can you imagine a drag race that was all Batmobiles?
Fuck yeah.
That'd be cool.
In my dreams.
You know what I'd really love to see? A whole bunch of just DeLoreans made up as Doc Brown's time machine. A drag race of just them. Like they all get together. It'd be like not the Kyle fight. What was the big fight of people with the same name?
It was a Kyle, I believe.
Was it a bunch of Kyles that got together to fight out who got the name Kyle? That doesn't sound right.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think so. Quit telling me I'm right with my random guesses, man. What the fuck?
Was it Jamie or something like that?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Kyle's.
Because there was the town of Kyle.
Joshua.
That was a recent one.
Joshua.
Joshua, the one true Joshua. Yeah, there was another one that was held in the town of Kyle, going off the back of... because it was just some guy on Facebook sent a message to a load of Joshua's, said, right, this date we meet at these coordinates to battle it out for the one true Kyle. And they actually fucking showed up a year later. That was a great story.
I thought so. It's not Josh with Josh. Okay, Josh. What? But I would like to see a
No, it's
battle
just short
battle of
for-
the DeLoreans, the stainless
Right.
steel badasses. You know, that kind of thing. I mean,
Like a destruction derby, maybe.
yeah, real time Fat Man dragged to the future. See, it just sells itself. It's anyway. No, I went down here looking for. I think it was all Camaros mostly that were here. I can't remember. I read through the story, but I don't remember anymore because it was late last night, early this morning when I was reading this. Anyway, so it was a drag race of like more than 100 vehicles, and like police descended on this Portland town where everyone was like drag racing it out, and they arrested a whole bunch of fucking people. And I'm like, "Where's the Batmobile? Where's the Batmobile?" There's the Batmobile. Like, what the fuck?
Boo!
That's not a Batmobile.
I know. That's the big gay. Now I
Dirty
appreciate
liars.
your retro. Oh, sweet.
They don't believe you.
Nice.
就算这里是他又怎么样啊？一个人有这么多土地，大家分享。
What's he saying?
Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is America. We don't share land here.
Woo! You just got duttoned.
You're trespassing.
Thank you very much, Knight of the... It just sort of fell apart. Thank you very much, Knight of the Diamond Spoon. And gratefully, for the 400. 400. 400. 400.
400. No.
No.
410 dimes.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Thank you very much, Knight of the Diamond Spoon, for the 40. That's $40.00. The $40, very generous, greatly appreciated. The Clown Man is better than any statue of George Harambe. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No Harambe.
George Harambe.
Yeah. You know how many memorial statues there are for George Harambe? You have any idea?
Who's George Harambe?
Monkey Man.
Oh, God, it's worse.
Well, thank you very much, Knight of the Diamond Spoon. Greatly appreciated. You know what we're going to do? Just because you brought in the big $40, we're going to, come on, you stop it. Oh, everything's falling apart. Look, we're going to turn the lamp on and off. Look, is it party time? Party time.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, a little wub wub. Wub, 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 wub.
So Harambe's had a first name?
Yeah.
No, not. I don't think
George.
they're talking about the gorilla.
Because I thought you were on about George Floyd to begin with.
At least St. Michael found that funny. Yeah. Little Euro fucking EMD music, EMT, EMZ music. They should have EMTs there because you gas the whole fucking place. The world would be better off. Mostly because it'd be largely Germans there.
They did a lot of gassing as well.
Yeah. I mean,
EDM? Do you mean EDM?
yeah, I did.
Right.
I totally did. It's true.
It took me a minute to remember as well.
Yeah. I mean, how general can you get music made on a laptop where there's some guy who just stands there with his hands up in the air and calls himself a DJ? You know.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's like he changes it over to. It's like, oh wow, man, holy shit, you mix master, #1 selector, check it out.
Amazing click work.
I thought it was just Harambe. Well, that's where you're wrong, George. And did George get blasted on for grabbing a little baby? You're damn right. Damn right. Okay, look, that ain't okay. So I appreciate the retro stenciling that you got going on here. Your decals, they look pretty good. You know, they look like Adam West era Batman Batmobile. But that ain't no Batmobile.
No, it's not. No.
So we're going to move on now. Man arrested after allegedly striking Lowe's employee in the head with a sledgehammer.
Jesus.
Ooh.
The
Triple H, where you been?
The employee is in stable condition. That is a very good sub-headline after that headline. It's like, holy shit, is the guy still alive?
Yeah. That's informative journalism right there.
Mm-hmm. Now, in Durham, North Carolina, this occurred. There's the individual in question.
Mm.
Now, I submit to you that whether or not I had shown you the picture, you very well might have known. After all, the man's name is Aaron Deshaun Williams. Deshaun.
Deshaun.
Yeah.
This Sean.
Absolutely. Now, if you just take a look at this man's head here, I ask you to look at this man's head. That's a criminal head shape. You see how one side is, deflated slightly over the other? You can see it here, right?
Do you see how I'm not doing the thing right now?
What's that?
Phrenology?
Can you mute the output real quick?
Oh, God.
Hold on. You know what I should do? Is it go ahead, Sin, and it's like not muted at all. Racist shit incoming. I can't believe you just said that. Yeah. You know, people say I go too far. The shit that's on the tip of Sinatra's break and at all of our channels and anyone we've ever streamed with. I mean son of a
oopsies.
Bitch. Wait, this was at Lowe's? Where's the video? Yeah, no, we got lots of video.
That's
for
a good
today,
question.
Oh, so unfortunately there's no video of this, but I don't think they want to release someone getting smacked in the head. You think maybe you just hit him like kind of like they both grabbed the weighted end, like the business end of it, and he just kind of like reversed, you know, whack in the head with the stick end. Bonk.
That could be.
Little tap.
Oh, someone got their water thermoses out?
Yeah, it was me. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's the power of the 7B right there, man. It brings through everything.
Dude, this thing makes a fucking crazy noise when you knock it against something.
He does. You're right. I thought of that as well. Sorry, Lupus Alba, Jessica Alba. I got Jessica Alba on the brain. What? No, it's you thinking of sexy women, not me. What the hell? No, he does look 37, not 25.
Oh, Sin, that sounded great.
Come on, let's hear it. Ho down. Do it.
Mortal Kombat. There's your EDM.
Bubble. You know what? I uploaded the manatee, and it didn't go on. The seal went on. Son of a bitch. You know what? I'm going to have new donations ready for Friday. I got a whole bunch of new ones, and I'm going to have that manatee up. I don't care. Sin, if you're streaming tomorrow, you're just going to get manatee after Oh, the humanity that's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh, the humanity.
Yeah. Thank you again, Night of the Diamond Spoon. I just came up there again. Greatly appreciate Carol Soldier. Thank you for the $2. I work at Home Depot, and our head loss prevention officer was maced in the face by a thief.
London.
In brief, when he was confronted, the LAP officer, loss prevention officer, the LAP officer is former military and liked by everyone. I guess, you know, there was a guy that I knew that knew a guy who's, you remember this dude? And I'm like, yes.
He was
like,
a dude pretended to be another dude.
Well, no, he was pretending to be a scumfuck, but that's exactly what he was. So it was pretty, you know, on brand for him already. It wasn't a reach. So he was a friend of mine from high school. So you remember this guy? And I'm like, yeah, I think I do. And he's like, he got caught and charged with assaulting a law enforcement officer. Because I guess at the mall he went to where he tried to like snatch and grab something. You know, the jewelry stores that they have in malls and shit.
Yeah, like the ones that aren't actually a store. They're just in between stores.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. The ultra franchises that they're in every single mall. And
the middle aisle. Like,
yeah.
They have the prices that are 4 times as much for a diamond ring. Why would you ever buy a diamond ring in a mall? That kind of thing. But if only the prices should tell you not to do that. Anyway, he just walked by, grabbed some jewelry, and fucking decided to take off. And one of the officers that they had, like not rent-a-cops, but actual officers that they had stationed at the mall, chased him on the way out. And he had a pepper spray in his hand, like you're saying, Carol Soldier, that maced him in the face. And he had a can of pepper spray on him just in case somebody tried to grab him. I'll pepper spray the person and keep running. And he pepper sprayed the guy in the face, and the cop.
Great ass! And you got your head
all the way up it. Jesus. That's what sells it, is Hank Azarius. Jesus. Like, yeah, the cop just grabbed him. He was blind and crying and whimpering and not able to breathe, but he wouldn't let go of the guy who just pepper sprayed him. So by the time other people got over, it's like, yeah, the pepper spray did nothing. It just made the guy clamp on harder like a crab, you know?
Like a crab. Mace in the face, London. I'm amazed that the person who donated just then. There's a head loss officer. I'm just amazed there's a head loss department. Like, how often does this happen in the store?
Not head loss,
Every
loss prevention.
big-
It was the head loss prevention officer, so the chief one. The person who just donated that
Every
was
big box store has those.
Sure they do. Yeah. And they always bring in the people that are former military, former law enforcement, and we're going to pay you more than you're walking the beat, judged for everything you do, or alternatively doing no-knock warrants and doing things you shouldn't be doing. Yeah.
I worked LP AP at Best Buy for a little bit when I was there.
You're an associate professor of loss prevention?
Asset protection is what they called it.
Asset
Associated
protection.
Press.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice. Festonia, thank you very much for the 1375 and the great ass. Polly, if you're going to re-upload all these donuts, for God's sake, please don't forget to re-upload this one too. You know what? I am going to re-upload it, but it'll be the upgraded version thereof. You'll have great ass in 4K. You know, I might even cut in a little Robin Leffler. I wonder if there's an ass shot of her. That episode. Oh, it's okay. I'm just going to have to rewatch it. We'll see Riker bringing a fucking brainwashing device on because he was whoring around on Risa. All right, moving along here. Two brothers arrested after knife versus sword battle in Seattle apartment.
I bet the sword won.
Well, you know what? I was hoping to find out, but it's like initially neither party was forthcoming about the incident, and it believed that a suspect was still at large.
I mean, it's a duel, isn't it? Yeah, you know, there's rules.
Yeah.
That's honor.
And this was between brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like there was definitely honor at stake here.
Bad blood.
Got to keep it within the family. Handle that internally.
Both brothers, speaking of internally, both brothers had sustained stab wounds to their bodies and heads.
Yeah.
Due to the
I
invocation.
see that happening.
Now, everyone take note. Seriously, take note. Due to their invocation of their right to remain silent, it was unclear who the primary aggressor was. Consequently, both were arrested for second-degree domestic violent assault. Okay. And how do you think that that's going to play out? What do you think? Why do you think they just charged them both? Like, you're not ratting? No. But you got to tell us what happened. No. You said I had the right to remain silent. Yeah, but you're not supposed to take it seriously. Well, yeah, but I want to talk to a lawyer. You're not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to tell us what happened. And they're like,
we want to know.
Yeah. And they didn't tell him. And so, well, fine. You know what we're going to do? We're going to charge both you fuckers. And let's see how long that stands up in court when both people are charged as the initiating party. That's not going to play out well.
No.
Let your lawyers fucking...
Unless they're like, if you two brothers have a duel and whoever loses is seen as the primary aggressor. And they're like, all right, brilliant. We got shit to settle.
It is the prisoner dilemma in real life, except these two guys not going through enough iterations of the same dilemma didn't realize. Then the best thing to do is shut up. They realized it the first time. And by the way, props to you for knowing the prisoner dilemma, Advocates. That's pretty awesome. I haven't encountered that outside of a classroom. Florida man shares video of catfish swimming in a driveway as Hurricane Debbie batters the East Coast. This is not swimming in your driveway, bro. It's not.
That's dead.
It's
just
flapping.
Yeah.
It's flapping in your driveway.
Yeah. You had some flooding. It brought some sea life that ended up being deposited there. And it's like, this is not swimming in your driveway, man.
And clean up your driveway, bro. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, just
get a broom.
Do something about this catfish. Like, either like stomp on it because it's dying. It's suffocating. It's flapping around, man.
Eat it.
I'm not going to show you the video of it flapping around because that's just sad. It's like this.
I have seen it. Yeah, it's pretty. It is saddening to watch.
Yeah, it's everyone's enough jackasses online. Unfortunately, it's their. Oh, look, a child in danger. Here, let me get my camera out. Like, what the fuck, man? Do something before you get. Well, I guess if people did shit like that, we wouldn't have video like this. Anyone want to see a plane crashing at a golf course?
Oh God,
dude,
yes.
I saw this. It's fucking great.
Let's check out the plane crash. Like through the parking lot, but still, it's pretty awesome. Look at that. Watch it. You'll see it slide by in the background there. Look at it go. Whoa! When it does the turn. We're going to get closer. There it is. Whoa! And then even closer. Holy shit! Fuck!
Oh, wow!
And here it comes again. Oh my god! Look at this guy. He's just like, counting his blessings. This guy's getting closer to God right now. You know what I mean? This guy...
That's the question remains is, was it a birdie or an eagle?
That was pretty bad, man.
Thank you.
I love how they put the circle on this guy in case you didn't see him. Look, this man right here. People like when we put circles on things. It lets us notice them. It's casino all over again. Daryl Odell in there again with the... Look at this, Frankie. They're agents. $100 whoever hits the plane. Look, there's a person. Drunkle. See him?
I see. No. All I see is a big red circle. I'm distracted.
You know what he's thinking? Oh my God, my clubs! Look, there they are, right there. You know how much my wife paid for those? Nothing. It was my money. My clubs.
Presumably no one was hurt then. That was pretty... For a crash, that was pretty controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You could just be there, just like fucking golfing or, just walking to work and then boom, plane,
Yeah.
Boom, plane.
And this guy, look at his head is even turned towards the plane. What's he looking at? The grass. Is that pilot going to get out and fix his divot or what? Look at that. Any golfers? Anyone appreciate that? No? Okay, well, it's fine.
Thankfully, I was protected by a big red circle at the time.
Holy shit, he was chipping. I thought he was just walking through. This is a fucking... Watch him. He's fucking bent over chipping. He's
getting ready.
Yeah, a plane's coming in out of nowhere.
Do I just play through?
Yeah, look at him. He's holy shit. Yeah, you could have died, man. That's great. You know what? Considering...
That's insane.
You see that, the ding on the plane's wing here? That was hitting the light pole. That's what caused it to twist. When it was it's coming in straight and then it kind of, turns a little to the side. What?
So I see Bryce in the chat. You can't park there, mate.
Oi, you got a license to land here? The first thing he asks him, being that it's at a UK golf course. I actually don't know that. This is just on BBC. I'm assuming that it was. How into vitriol and hunting down their perceived enemies are the media? Very.
Yeah, quite a lot.
So.
Quite a lot.
They hatched a plan to infiltrate pro-Palestinian groups. Then they started drinking. This is NBC News doing a story on people that were once associated with Project Veritas. If you had anything to do with Project Veritas, they are going to follow you until your grave. They're never going to let it go. I was like, what does Project Veritas have to do with this? Are these people employed by that company anymore? No, they once were, though. So.
What is Project Veritas?
Oh. It's, well, here, I'll describe it right here.
Please do.
In May, a group of right-wing, quote, undercover journalists descended on Michigan. That's who they were alums of Project Veritas, the conservative group known for elaborate sting operations targeting liberal organizations, journalists, and unions. In other words, everybody but Fox, Breitbart, and for some reason, Sky News Australia. Seriously, they went undercover and went and asked. Most of their stuff was just to sit down with producers and so-called journalists from any organization that was in the news. So basically, liberal pinkos. And what do you think about this story? What do you think about that story? And then just let them talk. And invariably, they would end up sinking themselves like, what's his name? I was about to call him Val Kilmer, but that's totally not his name.
Back to Batman, eh?
The guy up on CNN who got a $100 million donation for just being there.
Cool. Must be nice.
Don Lemon?
No. He is black, though. And probably gay.
Van Jones.
Van Jones. I was about to say that the Pinko worked for the Obama administration for 18 months before he got fucking DC fired for writing a whole bunch of racist shit online that wouldn't be considered racist now because, after all, he was talking about white folks at the time. Lived in a communist commune, went to law school on a diversity and equity scholarship. Seriously, the only reason he got the scholarship was because he checked African American under race. And then never even practiced law a single day in his life and became a green energy guy. Now he's a race expert on CNN interviewing Jay-Z. It's insane. Welcome to CNN. Anyway, that guy is standing there talking to a Project Veritas person. They said, what do you think about the Trump-Russia story? Because it's a nothing burger. We got nothing on him. There's no evidence of collusion. He actually just says all that outright. And this didn't completely destroy the guy's credibility or CNN's credibility. They just rolled with it and called Project Veritas a bunch of hard right-wing troublemakers. It's like, or you guys are a bunch of lying fucking frauds that absolutely know the information you're presenting is full of shit. How many more months did CNN continue with the Trump-Russia story? Well, not even months, like another year and a half until the fucking Mueller report came out. Anyway, they're going to follow these guys until, the end of time because, well, you kind of pulled our skirts up as being a bunch of frauds and we're never going to let it go. So you guys got drunk and somebody called the police. And it was Dearborn, Michigan. So who showed up to arrest you? Well, Akbar Mohammed Bahak. Hurry up, I got to get back to my child bride. Showed up to arrest you because it's Dearborn, Michigan. And why were they there? Well, they came to Dearborn, which has a large Arab population, to put it mildly. This is the town, Sin, where they... after a whole bunch of left-wing penkos had helped all these people get elected to the city council, and the city council was 100% Muslim, they voted that no public display of the pride flag anymore because it was anti-Islamic. And all the LGBT people felt betrayed. How could you do this to us? We supported you. We were the gays for Islam. Well, you think over what you did and see if you can find where you went wrong.
Yeah, I wonder what the tell there was.
Yeah. Look, there was Sam with the Van Jones. Thank you very much. Fuck. Yeah, you think they'd figure that out, but, they never do. It's, but they're a targeted minority that's marginalized in America. They want you dead. When is self-preservation going to take over, you fucking morons? Well, not soon enough. Dog rushed to vet after eating weed, getting high on the beach, and acting like he was away with the fairies.
Oh, good boy.
There's a little feller. Look at him.
Yeah. I could tell that is Britain, right?
It does look. Yeah.
It's the houses in the background, man. You just don't get that in any other part of the world.
What kind of little doggy is that? A Scottish Terrier? Is that right?
Terrier, yeah.
Yeah. Just sells it. Yeah, and it's also the lack of grass. They've just got wood. It kind of just looks like Britain,
It's called decking, and it's a very middle-class thing to have. Thank you very much.
It is a very we can't grow grass here thing to have.
We don't have a grass license. We're saving up money, though.
Grass license? The dog ate the grass. That's the point of the story.
Somebody was asking me the other day, because I was looking into the whole riots thing, and I was in Chaos Eve's server. And the riots in the UK and such, and the police chief walking out of Downing, like storming out of there. Have you seen the video, Drunkle, where he kind of grabs the mic and pushes it down and everything?
Yeah.
I was watching that video and reading the story, and apparently the only question he was asked is like, is two-tier policing going to continue? And I was talking about it with the people that were there, and somebody asked me, why do you care about this? It's the UK. I'm like, I like busting balls on the UK, but no offense, Drunkle, but I don't want to see the country go down the drain, and it certainly seems like it is, the way that everything's turning around and being like, this right-wing thuggery won't be put up with. Like, it just, holy shit. They've gone full Canadian truckers January 6th on the rioters. We're not just going to find the people that were there. We're going to find anyone that wished they were there. I just, holy fuck.
I mean, it all stemmed from a rather horrific thing that happened the other week, and really, what's going on? There's a lot of protests from the likes of the I would say EDF, but EDF is my fucking energy provider for my flat. It's EDL, fucking paying money, providing your family.
Yaxley Lennon's creation.
EDL providing your family's house with white power. they've been they've been protesting, but it's the counter protests that always pop up, which is what turns it into a riot. Is people fucking throwing shit at each other. If I mean, it's their right to protest for whatever reason. As much as I despise, what they're protesting about, it's still their right to do so. But it's the people that are popping up going like, "You fucking prick," and then it kicks off. Then it turns into a riot. That's the fucking issue here. But I mean, in your previous article where you just went, "Oh, this place has a massive Arab population." I was in the gym earlier. I was watching the news because it was all due to kick off again tonight. It's very British. We plan our riots, so it was all due to kick off again tonight. And it went to a guy in Birmingham, and he's getting interviewed in a mosque, and he goes, "Oh yeah, and it's the ethnic minorities that are truly terrified." And I went, "Sorry, did you just say a Muslim in Birmingham is a minority? Like, that's the fucking majority there, mate." Like, what?
Yeah. When language becomes to mean something quite organically from what it didn't mean. I remember the magazine cover that had 5 rotund black women. They were all between 25 and 35 on the cover, and it was being celebrated for its diversity. Wow,
It's
that
not
word
really
just
diverse.
no, not even a little bit. So yes,
Well,
the
diverse
dog.
just means not white, doesn't it? That's,
Yes, it does.
Even this dog here is not considered diverse because the dog is white.
That's what it exactly means. Is diverse is just taken on quite organically a different word. When you constantly talk about everything that's not white as diverse, people just naturally get the hint. Oh, that just means not white. But yeah, the dog did get high. That's what it came down to. The thing I thought was funny is that it's like,
and it's like people who are all upset now about DEI hire. It's like you have ingrained it that DEI means not white.
yeah. Well,
So when someone sees a not white person and goes, "Oh, that's a DEI hire," that is your call.
of course it is. It's the transcripts that are available for any news program, because just for a long time they have made the transcripts are available, and digital makes it very easy to do a text search for those. I don't know if you've seen the Instagram post that somebody put up, and then it grabbed a lot of traction and got repeatedly virally sent everywhere. Somebody took the MSNBC transcripts for the past 6 months and did a job search on black jobs. And it's how many times that their own announcers have said that. Just unbelievable. Because, they're referring to, black jobs are down and black employment is down. What are black jobs, President Trump? You racist.
Drug dealers?
No, it just means jobs that were either previously or likely to be held by black folks because of the demography of the given area or not. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Are black jobs being taken over by illegal immigrants? Well, what's a black job? A job that at that point, up until the point where it's held by illegal immigrants, was traditionally held by black folks. That's what black jobs are. That's all Trump meant. But now it's racist because he said it, even though you people have repeatedly said it over and over again. Because now it's a news story.
Demography?
Yeah, that stuck with me too.
What? It's a word.
Is that the correct word? Demography?
Yeah, the demography of a place. I mean, the demographics of a place. But yeah.
Demography.
Yeah, demography.
You tell me,
photography.
demography or demography? Which one rolls off your tongue easier?
Well,
The demographics.
It's like geography.
The demographics of a place? Do you say the geographics of a place or the geography of a place? That's right.
It's
It's the English language. It's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah, not everything's fucking lovely and picture skew.
Well, no one said that it needed to be, but yeah, demography is a word.
right.
Trust me, I know. Let's see. Oh, the effects of weed that someone's eaten. They could include incontinence, dilated pupils, a slow heart rate. Yeah, and looking vacant. Well, that's pretty much.
Oh, right, yeah.
Except for the incontinence.
still
I mean,
lasts.
yeah. This just looks like, most places on campus that I go to where people are high.
And a love of Pink Floyd.
Yeah. The dog rolls over and expects his belly to be rubbed because he's making and loves listening to Pink Floyd.
Dog was fucking wrecked.
Yep. Now, speaking of pronunciation, I don't really know how to say this, but I don't really care to. What is toileometry? Let's just toiletometry inside a controversial new dating trend.
Data. It'd be a polyamory then.
Polyamory. Let's go with that. Polyamory. Written by Kid Spot.
Oh God, no! Why? Is it toys? It's toys. Is it toys?
No, it's just knowing your husband is cheating and kind of just being okay with it. That's it.
Oh, that's just being in a bad marriage.
That's right. I said, what kind of new trend is this? Toilyametry is not a new trend at all. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Have you run through a polycule already? I want to reown that name, by the way. It just means Polly's awesomeness.
But why did Kid Spot write this?
I have no idea. That's the part that bugged me the most. That's what caused me to read on. That it was written by Kid Spot, and that it was in sex and relationships. I was just, oh, sweet. Night of the Diamond Spoon, thank you very much for the $10. And the Bloody Fool is a black-owned business racist. Democrats? Good question. Good question.
Yeah.
What do you mean black-owned? What are you saying? Black people can't own businesses? No, I'm saying it's a business that happens to be owned by a black person. Oh, I see. So what, they got to get approval from you before owning? Like, you can make anything sound accusatory just by kind of... So what are you saying? Yeah. The Association of BJs. Do you find it funny that that's who Trump was visiting when he got grilled like that? The Association of Black Journalists, but you're really the Association of BJs?
I love it. I thought you were still talking about Kid Spot.
Moving on from trans stories. This pissed me off. Bad. Genius cheese grater hack impresses viewers. My mind is blown.
Would this be like holding the grater over the bowl as you grate, or is it cleaning the grater?
I'm
gonna guess it's.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kid
Spot wrote this
I
one
had
as well,
it.
by the way. They even got a logo.
Kid Spot again.
I don't remember. What is it?
Think stupid. Just think real stupid. What's the stupidest way you could use a cheese grater in a new way that you think is new that everyone but you was doing up until this point?
Are people doing it? They're
move the
in their
cheese,
fingers.
or move the grater, not the cheese.
I didn't think of that, but no. It's this hidden feature, gentlemen. Okay, on cheese graters makes slicing easy. That's right. It's using...
Is it the slice side? Of
yeah, it's using the slice side. That's the hidden feature.
Come on. It's not even... It's right there. How's that hidden?
Yeah.
It's there.
The blades make it easier to slice vegetables and cheese easily. Thank you, New York Post. We wouldn't have known.
Jesus. Existence was a mistake, wasn't it?
I love the way they go fuck yourself. It's like, use the other sides? Yes, that's exactly the hack. Just try using the other fucking side. That's...
Sinatra, I mean, we're both... We know about the delight of slicing a bit of cheese so thin you can almost see through it.
Yes.
Oh, yes, the McDonald's method. Now look,
he's gonna hurt his thumb there. No?
Well, see, they had to search on the stockadobe.com to find an image where the other side showed up to be able to like feature it prominently, because this guy's using, the large grater side, right?
It's because he's grating the cheese. I'm not slicing the cheese. Like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
This video has been shown or been viewed more than 1.4 million times. The video where this guy is, look at this. I was today years old when I found out that the grater has a slicer on it.
Well, did you think it was a handle? What the fuck?
Well, up until then, he just thought it was the knuckle rater. A fucking moron. One Instagrammer thinks they finally found the answer to the mysterious side of a cheese grater. There's nothing mysterious, asshole. Everyone knew but you. And get a new sweater.
Oh, God. Yeah, it looks like a migraine. The inventor of the cheese grater right now is just like, you fucking morons.
Right.
Have cheese graters got to come with fucking instructions now?
And you should have been able to clue out once it took your knuckle off once. Or just looking at it, you're like, what would happen if I slid my potato, my cheese block over this. Well, take a big slice out of it. There you go. That's what it's for. That's it.
And he was like looks at the camera like, my God, you know, calls his wife in. Sharon, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, yeah, I know. Sam, you're right. When they discover the Julienne side, it'll just change society as we know it. I love how the article reads. But one side that often gets neglected is the narrow side with the wide horizontal slits, referred to as the, quote, blade side or, quote, mandolin side, or in my household, the what the fuck is this for side. So what the fuck is it for? Let's find out. Oh, the expose investigation. Fuck off, man. How stupid can you be?
How fucking oh my! Have they been like slicing vegetables using the handle of the blade? Like, why isn't it working?
This hammer is not putting these nails in very well. That's a cheese grater, asshole. What are you doing? This is not a how can I say it? You know the articles that aren't really articles at all. They're just advertisements for a given product. That's what I thought this was. I thought, oh, there's going to be like a particular rubber-handled cheese grater that can be taken apart for better cleaning on the inside or something. It's going to be a product advertisement that's guised as a story. Nope. This is a New York Post story. And this person, I never clocked that it existed. Yeah, saying clocked makes you sound less retarded.
Most educated generation, Polly.
Yeah. Yeah. As they say, you know, it's the boomer generation that fucked up their world for them and left them with nothing. No ability to own a home, everything destroyed. Could it be that you've been provided with so many creature comforts that you expect everything just handed to you at this point?
Or explained.
Yes.
There needs to be a sticker on the side of it for slicing.
Yeah. And along those same lines, a picture to die for. In our smartphone in our smartphone adult society, selfie deaths are a public health issue. No, they're not.
I think it's a public service more than anything.
Yeah, accidental death, unfortunately, is a thing. People do stupid shit and end up costing themselves their lives. Sometimes accidental death is like somebody, I don't know, who's really just oblivious and they're trying to see how tall a building is. Like, I'm going to a building with a 7th floor. I don't know. I'm just trying to make something off the top of my head. It's like, does this building have 7 floors? And they step backwards and a car just happens to be pulling into park at that time and they get hit. Accident. You know, that person they were late for a job interview. They're not really oblivious to the world. They died in this unfortunate way. That's not what's going on here. These are people, you know, standing on a precipice and, you know, leaning out over the edge, hoping to get a dramatic Instagram selfie, and they die because they fall to their death. I picture Drunkle not double face palming, but double forehead palming, trying to like shut out the world when that happens.
Yeah.
I just leave the room.
But you've got cordless wireless headphones. Don't they just kind of, the sound come with you?
Well, they don't say cordless on there, so, you know, without firm instructions, much like the side of a cheese grater, I don't really know the headphones' full function.
Nice. Knight of the Diamond Spoon, thank you very much for the double fin, or $10 as we say post-1940s. Hey everyone, did you know a hammer doesn't just hammer nails? There's a secret side that pulls them out. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know what that crooked other end is? It's not just called the camel toe for a sexy reason.
You call it the camel toe?
No.
Good.
So, I mean, they list off these deaths, right? They're like, oh, a 27-year-old travel influencer. Yeah, nothing lost. A 39-year-old content creator. No, nothing lost. A 43-year-old tourist.
Easy.
A 43-year-old tourist. Okay, now I feel bad because, you know, you're a tourist out in Indonesia. What did you do? Oh, he hung himself off the edge of a cliff. Okay, nothing lost. Let's see. According to a 2022 study published in the Journal of Travel Medicine, oh, I bet you that's a peer-reviewed envy of everybody who works in the medical industry.
Travel, like malaria tablets, is it? Like,
well, that's thinking pretty high. I'm willing to bet that it's mostly trash like this. How to yawn and chew gum to stop your ears from popping on an airplane.
Right. Yeah. Buy these socks.
There were 379 selfie-related deaths between 2008 and 2021. That's more than 4 times the number of people who died by a shark bite in the same period. whatever. Listen, 2008 and 2021, that's not a public health issue when you had to go globally to find 379 deaths. I'm willing to bet more people died by slipping in their bathtub during that period.
Yeah, probably.
You know the kind of hip-shattering results that can happen to frail old bones by not having them fucking sticky things in the bottom of your tub?
Those things slip as well, though. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
The thing is, they say like it's more than 4 times the number of people who died by shark bite in the same period. Well, it turns out actually not a lot of people die by shark bite, really. So what you're saying is it's 4 times more, but still actually not very much.
Yeah.
I mean, this is over what fucking
4 times 3
years.
is 12.
Over 379 people died taking a selfie over 13 years. It's not the fucking pandemic you're making it out to be here, Slate.
No, it isn't. But it is Slate, which is aimed at the people that don't know about the hidden secret side of their cheese grater. So, you know. This I thought was kind of
hidden side. Jesus, I'm so angry, man.
I know
That's
not the traditional thing we bring up on AAA. But when I read it, I was so mad at it that I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're doing it.
Dude, I don't even like cheese, and I know what that bit does.
That it's ridiculous.
A court date is approaching for former Elberon library director. Okay. So they got this court date that's coming up. They're facing 7 fucking counts of solicitation to commit a felony and 2 counts of criminal mischief. All right, so they're looking at some pretty severe stuff, right? Now, they are listed, this person at the Elberon, Iowa library, like listed on that public library site. And Bailey Jenkins is this individual's name, which totally sounds like a librarian. Tell me I'm wrong. Bailey Jenkins.
Bailey Jenkins.
And Bailey Jenkins is, as listed on the website, that she's leaving her job, facing the 7 counts of solicitation to commit a felony and 2 counts of criminal mischief. Her last day is listed when? The court date.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah. I was just reading through it. I'm like, what is the gist of this article? That I noticed that the dates are the same. This is their last date listed. I'm like, oh, that is priceless. She allowed 7 children to destroy parts of the library, leading to almost $18,000 in damage. She personally persuaded them to do that. She didn't like working there, I guess. Yeah.
I'd love to work at a library.
Yeah. I would too. Mostly because you'd be able to tell people to shut up all day long, and that's actually part of your job.
Yeah. Well, you don't go, oh, shut up. You go, shh. But, you got to be piercing with it. Shh.
Yeah.
To the point that you're not making more noise than they are. Otherwise, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
It's the librarian.
Yeah.
Shush.
Now, speaking of stupid trends that go stupid places and you kind of got what you deserved, ring bearer owl causes flat by disappearing for 7 hours during a wedding. That's right. They had
Expect it's a bird.
Yeah, they had a trained owl and an owl bearer or owl dude. You know what I mean? And
An owler?
An owler?
Falconer.
Yeah, let's go with that.
See, now you said owl bearer. I thought that was just a fancy name for ring bearer.
Well, in this case, it is because it did have the rings. In which case, and when they pulled the little hood off the owl, it just flew away and didn't come back for 7 hours.
No one, guys, can we shut the windows before the wedding starts?
They were outside. It was an outside wedding.
Oh, you fools.
You bloody fools.
This happened up in Leeds, West Yorkshire. It was a wedding outside at Yorkshire. And at a, oh God, it was an artist convention wedding. God, that explains so much.
Do you know what? I'm not mad.
So yeah, that's what happened there. Oh shit, we got a quick shot of the owl. Thousands turn out for anti-racism protests amid rioting fears. Anti-racism, where the people that are doing the initial rioting, what are they? They're hard right thugs. Ah, the news is equal. Yeah, sure it is.
No.
I love that it seems like they're protesting anti-racism.
I know. It's just
anti-racism. Come on.
Glorious, righteous freedom fighters are out fighting the anti-immigrant, blah, 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 blah. Islamophobic, blah, blah.
They've been waiting all day for it to kick off as well, but they had to wait for the EDL protesters to finish work.
Yeah.
Here's the best part. You ready? This is possibly the best news story I got because these things are so awesome.
Okay.
Why is Japan cracking down on reliable, rideable, motorized suitcases? Great question. I didn't know these existed, and I want one.
I've seen them before. The photo suggesting that they fucking roll. Do they go that fast?
yeah. I mean,
think
you're right.
so.
The background is quite the blur. A growing number of airports are imposing restrictions on these awesome fucking rideable suitcases that really do contain clothes. I totally want this. Look, this man's a Chinese farmer. That's what it says.
We
Anyway.
farms the Chinese?
Well, I mean, there's so many. It's like they're growing them.
Whee. Why are they cracking down on them? I thought these.
Because there's
great out there.
crashes and whatnot. I mean, you have you ever seen an Asian driver? I just.
Oh God.
Hit up my donation below. God knows I won't be here for long. Okay. I got no. I don't really care about the restrictions or anything else. I just didn't know these existed, and I totally want one. Come on.
Let's do this.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Dance with the racism.
I'm just coming back from fucking. Oh.
Look at that footwork. Well done, Father. Look at that. He spins out of it. Very nice. Night of the Diamond Spoon, thank you very much for the 1075 and the Priestley Sea Walk. If I were a librarian, I'd be like the librarian from Nickelodeon, the Nickelodeon show. All that. Sinatra? Oh, I was waiting for the gong, man.
Oh,
But my water's on the floor.
Oh. I thought you were just going to like grab it. It was like, dun, 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 bong.
That means your baby's coming. I mean, I'd be. No, on the airport, Polly. I'd be fucking rocking back from Morrison's with my fucking groceries in these fucking suitcases.
Oh my lord,
I'd be
would
using
I?
it for everything.
Yeah.
I would have a nice shoulder strap on it that could tuck away into a side pocket. You know what I mean? Because I would want to shoulder this thing everywhere. I would roll up to the fucking political science building on campus in that thing and just jump off, push the button to get all the little wheels to click away, and then just walk upstairs and say, "You actually have your books in there?" Hell yeah, I do.
I got your final grade. Maybe don't laugh at me so hard.
You know, I'd have a little seat on top and everything. Can you imagine you can deck these things out? They'd be so much fun. Night of the Diamond Spoon, the Nickelodeon show, all that. What was the librarian like on all that? Anyone know? Was she sexy? Was it a crazy person?
Remember.
A child wrangler? They murdered kids? What did they do?
I don't remember to show all that.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
That was a Nickelodeon show around my time. It was like a sketch show, if I remember correctly.
Oh, do you know what? I've just looked it up, and no, not hot. Think in Monsters Inc. There was that snail woman.
That snail woman. Doc, thank you very much for the $7. I am once again asking for your assistance in getting us Sandy Handies as promised from our captain, as she has left us said promises unfulfilled. Please assist me in shaming her in her lies.
Shame.
Shame for the Sandy Handies.
This is where we need the
or
gong now,
lack
bro. We
thereof.
need the gong now.
I just
Get your waters in. We need the gong for this one.
All right.
Yeah. Shame.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Shame. Shame.
Oh, I was holding it on the microphone.
Shame.
I like the idea of a shame gong. That works.
Yeah.
That
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
You hear that? Doc's captain.
Like that. It like
You've been gone.
reverberates in my ears perfectly.
I love the
It's
shame
like hitting
gong.
my
That's
audio
great.
G spot.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
But you know exactly what I mean.
I do. I do.
You know what, Doc? Just for you, I'll bring over a noir barism. Time for a Judgy Pacino. That's the sound of judgment coming in. In any case, let's move on from the suitcases. Running long here a little bit. What is this? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to get going here in a second.
I hear ya. Well, the next one is the a titular article, so the timing is good. And this one is fast because it's just Al Jazeera asking us, when will eating insects save the planet? I will not
No.
eat the bugs.
No.
It's just, how many times are journalists going to do this? As many times
Are
as
they
it takes.
eating the bugs?
Well, yeah, that's, you eat the bugs. You learn to code, you eat the bugs. Fuck off. Shut up. Written by Al Jazeera staff. That says a lot. And those, why should we eat insects? No.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not eating the fucking bugs. So just fuck off, shut up, go away.
Stop asking.
Yeah. I've had it with you bastards.
Are you sharing a screen there, Polly?
I am with the chat. Did it stop for you guys?
No. Sorry, someone just said in the chat said can't
I
see
see it.
So.
What? Yeah, I am sharing it on OBS. I just double checked.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about one quick thing that's going on. Perhaps you remember this fucker, Colin Kaepernick.
Ah, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I did because when he took a knee, everyone said it was brave, but when Derek Chauvin took a knee, everyone said it was racism.
Oh damn it! My $5 fucked up again. The donation didn't come up. Here, I'll tell you what. I will give you a replay of that. I'll delete my whole Streamlabs setup if that's what it requires to get the fucking $5 to work again. Sorry about that. Night of the Diamond Spoon. Thanks for the $5. She was a psycho that yelled at people. The librarian from All That. I got to get going as well. Y'all take care. Give no quarter. No quarter shall be given. We'll take them all prisoner and then just kill them. Thank you very much. Night of the Diamond Spoon. Greatly appreciate you. Have a good time going and doing what you're doing. Remember, take no quarter. Or give none.
Later,
Give
buddy.
none. Give none. Who gave you the right to disrespect the flags and the troops? And then here's all the dead troops. We did. Oh my God. People who do political cartoons for Forbes are so brilliant. Yeah, that's what the troops wanted. Notice how diverse they are over there at Forbes. They made sure to.
I did notice that. Yeah.
They made sure to include the Buddhists and the Jews and the Muslims and yeah, right. Fuck off.
I like the one at the back, which just is a number 6. Like, what's that? What religion's that, bro?
I just brought this political cartoon to kind of remind people of like the environment around there where everybody was taking a knee in support and solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, the ridiculous fraud who couldn't get another contract on, so he decided to create some hype around himself by taking a knee when he knew it was controversial, and then turned everything into race when he himself was only half black and was adopted by white parents who gave him every opportunity in the world, and all he could complain about is how he was being held back because of racism. Really? You fraud?
He's a shit quarterback as well.
So, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And every left-wing idiot in everywhere, acting, comics was a huge thing. So Colin Kaepernick throws his name behind an AI comic generator.
Oh, God.
Now,
Does he think people don't dislike him enough? Why did he do this?
Well, Lumi is the name of it. And here is the, this. Colin Kaepernick launches Lumi Story AI to free creators and democratize storytelling. How can you tell this is the Lumi website?
Well, probably because they're saying they're democratizing storytelling.
Yeah. Colin Kaepernick, the civil rights activist and former NFL quarterback. How many ways can I tell you to go fuck yourself? Fraud of
7.
a fucking both. Fraud of a fucking NFL quarterback because you were lame as shit. Nobody gave a fuck about you. Your record is abysmal. I don't even like football, and I can tell you how abysmal's record is because people that laid it out. Anyway, but he's a civil rights activist. So he attached his name to this. The guy does not a code. He doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to AI art generation. He has no fucking clue. They just, Lumi shopped around, and they found this one fraud, Colin, who had nothing else going on lately. So, hey, man, you want to throw your name behind this? And he's like, yeah, sure. What does it do? Well, it generates comic art, like in panel form and everything, by sampling every single other comic book artist out there, like every AI art generator does, by sampling extant art and creating it. So guess what? The comic book artists, the left-wing pinkos who all fucking supported this jackass, are now all up in arms. And they're all pissed off. Look, their reaction just fucking kills me. This is so incredibly disappointing, says actual left-wing activist Gail Simone. Oh, really? It's so disappointing? Why? Because the guy you lionized as a civil rights superhero turns out to just be a money-grubbing fraud? You ridiculous moron? Who's like undermining and destroying your entire fucking, well, not just your career, but the entire field in which you work? Yeah, because people who have no talent whatsoever will be able to put together comics based on your art, your writing, your colors, your inks that's been done for decades, and you won't be able to do a damn thing about it legally. I'm going to take a knee to this nonsense. Oh, way to stand up to him.
Taking a knee is the opposite of standing up to him, Travis.
Yeah. Here's an idea. Try telling your story yourself instead of letting a machine do it. Yeah, don't go after the guy who attached his name to it who couldn't give a fuck about comic books. Go after the people who were going to fucking use it. Good job, Fabian. Hi, Colin. I believe this is well-intentioned, but I would urge you to read some of the very strong ethical concerns from artists and use it. Christopher Rhodes, listen, jerking the man off while you tell him why you disagree with his money-grubbing tactics probably isn't your strongest approach. Hi, Colin.
I'm pretty sure the dad can't even read anyway.
I hear. Well, I don't know. He had white parents. He probably can. Oh, I love Derek Robertson. This guy is a particular fucking activist. He starts off with, "You're a hero, Colin. Please understand that this tech hurts artists in the same way that a machine playing football by studying your years of hard work and skill would. Don't do this. You're making a huge mistake." He's not doing it. He's not creating it, Derek Robertson. Don't you understand that he just attached his name to already existing code? They pulled in $4 million in funding. He got paid. He's leaving. 3 to 6 months from now, not even a year from now, he'll have attached his name to something else, like he did that Nike ad. It's like asking him not to advertise or wear the Nike clothes that he took in $3 million for the ad campaign of, "You have to stand up for something, even if you got to take a knee." Remember that whole Nike ad campaign that he got?
Even if it means sacrificing everything.
Yeah. And he was dressed with his fucking barely kinky hair all froed out so he could look like a revolutionary wearing a black leather jacket. Oh, very Panther-esque of you. Looking good, Colin. So look at this list of complainers here. It just goes on and on and on. Joe Glass, this is the absolute opposite of freeing creators. It literally endangers the livelihood of hardworking creatives in favor of lazy charlatans. This is actively causing harm to creators. I agree with you, Joe Glass. Why don't you say what a pathetic fraud Colin Kaepernick is for attaching himself to this? Oh, wait, you were totally behind him, weren't you? There are easier and cheaper ways to destroy your own legacy. What's his legacy? Jordan Blunt. What's his legacy?
Nike, I think.
Yeah.
Nike money and funny football moments.
And getting every leftard in fucking Hollywood to take a knee. I'll never forget seeing Scully and Mulder when they were filming the most recent season of X-Files, both taking a knee. You know, their publicist just came up to them and said, "Do you want to get down on your knee, guys? You guys are in costume, right? Like they're wearing their business suit outfits because they're looking like Scully and Mulder." It's like, guys, take a knee in support of who? It's like, what are you talking about? They didn't even have any idea. Their publicist just told them to do it, so they did it. That was the level that all of these idiots, like, I mean, look, the list just keeps going. These are all the people against it. I agree with all of you. You're right. This is just empowering lazy people to do shit. And there's no stopping it. And your fucking hero that you yourself helped lionize did it to make money. And he doesn't care about comics. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't even know who you are. He took the money. He's going to move on, and you'll see him advertising something else 6 months from now. You know why? Because this guy is a fucking fraud with no actual skills. He can play football better than me, but not other people in the NFL, and that's the point, isn't it?
I don't know, bro. Like, my money would still be on you, Polly.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Like, me up against this guy, you'd go with me?
Yeah.
I'm touched.
You'd give him like a verbal dressing down first, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like, get in his head. You'd psych him out.
Poly rant. A proper
poly
rant,
right?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Fuck yeah.
You know that talking trash shit that you do on the line? Oh, man, I'd be a fucking boss at that shit. Just lean down and be like, you know, do you keep your hair in French braids because you're afraid it won't kink up? just get totally racial with him. I would. I mean, look at his tiny little face. It looks like one of those memes where someone.
He's so small.
Yeah, his face is like absolutely minuscule. I got to show this to Valine. She finds that the funniest. Look how big his forehead and jaw is. Look at a tiny
He's
face.
just not in proportion to the size of his head.
What is he wearing here? Dr. No's outfit? Look at this. Looks
I want to say it's a kimono.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
I think
rise
it
of
is.
cultural appropriation about that as well, you know?
Colin Kaepernick arrives at VH1's third annual Dear Mama, a love letter to moms. You will go anywhere for anything. Colin Kaepernick jerks off a homeless person for 50 cents. Like, what the fuck? This guy's a fucking fraud. He fucking bugs me. But what bugs me more are the left-wing retards who supported the shit out of him and think he's a hero. But don't do this. Are you serious? He's already done it.
It's lovely to see, though, how the worm turns, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the final article. Today's tagline is, of course, hotbed of danger. What happened? Oh, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. There we go. Look at these poor dogs looking at this fire on the hotbed. This is going to be the... Okay. Watch what happens.
It's just...
The dog grabs a power bank, when the power chargers. Watch what happens to this poor doggo. I feel so bad for him. He just grabbed it, something to chew on, sat down on his little doggy bed. Kind of took a munch and, oh, shit, no, god damn it.
Oh, cats left the room as well.
Look, I felt bad for the dogs. Look, they're legitimately scared and they don't know what to do. They're barking at it. I mean, they're dogs. What are they going to do? Like, he doesn't run and hide. He's just kind of there going, I really want to stop this, but I don't know how to use a fire extinguisher.
The thing that's important
You know
about
how,
this
like, when you
situation
come
is how
home
fast...
from work, there's like, one of your shoes has been chewed up or something like that, and you know it's your dog, but your dog is still there, like, looking guilty as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it knows it's in trouble. I want to see what that dog looked like after this.
Yeah, the apartment is pretty well burned right the hell out. I mean, look, he's still hanging around.
But the dogs are okay?
Oh, yeah.
The dogs are
They're
okay,
fine.
but yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're totally fine. I feel bad that the power there it is. Oh shit, no, that went a little bit beyond it. Okay, let's move past rugged fireman here. Where's the there? Apartment's burned right out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I legitimately feel bad for.
You're never gonna get you never get an insurance payout off of that either, because it'll be considered an active dog.
Terrible.
Come on, that was all right. What are you on about?
No, that wasn't okay.
Whatever, man. Wait a week.
I mean, they both run when it pops because it's a loud noise, and they're like, "What the fuck?" But then they don't, and the cat takes off too. But then they're kind of like hanging around. They see the danger. They're like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" Well, they don't know what to do because they're dogs. Right.
The cat was probably the one going like, "Hey, Fido, go on, bite that, chew that power bank, go on." Cats are assholes.
Good dogs, dumb owner. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess the message of the day is doggo still good boy. Keep your power packs away from... So the dog was... It's not like he was chewing on it for an hour. You guys saw it. Like, he just started to munch into it.
Punctured it.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as he punctured it with his teeth, the thing sparked up and the dog went, holy shit, and jumped up. So it must have made like a crack as soon as he bit into it. If you drop that thing, it's going to blow too. Be careful of them power packs, apparently. They're fucking, full of C4 or something.
Don't chew on them.
Here, watch this. As soon as he sits down, and as soon as he, like Sinatra says, as soon as he punctured it, pow! Like it just, boom! Oh, shit! And the dog runs. And look at this thing. Do you know who's going to be most interested in seeing this video?
Insurance?
No, the Muslims. Wow!
Oh.
We've been trying to figure out how to do... You mean all we got to do is blow the hole in the side of a thing and it starts off like a unquenchable fire? Look at these poor guys. They're doing the head dog twist going, oh, what the hell? This isn't right. I feel bad for them. They probably got a hell of a shock. Yeah, probably. Give them loads of chew toys. Yeah, it's like, did you even have a toy? Kind of sad. But yeah, hotbed of danger. Tell me that story line doesn't make sense now. See, I should be writing headlines. I'm great at this. People fly with tons of these. Yeah, people do fly with power packs, reserve charge battery packs. I mean, it all depends on the kind that it is. And I scrolled through the story. It just said portable lithium-ion battery power pack. If it had 18650 batteries, and have you ever seen those big long stick batteries, still cylindrical? If you buy extremely cheap ones, yeah, they are a danger. If you buy the ones that actually have the tech in the top and you can see the little extra layer in the top, that if there's a short, it will automatically re-short out the entire battery to drain it off slowly as opposed to cause having it explode. Yeah. So buy LG brand, or there's a number of other producers, Samsung brand. Don't buy the cheapest 18650s you can for your vape battery mods or anything like that. It's not worth cheaping out to have a battery that's going to do what probably did to these poor dogs. Yeah. Modern day Greek fire. Yeah, absolutely. It's a mystery what causes it, but we know the effectiveness, damn it. Okay, there we are, ladies and oh, no, that's not right. Oh, wait, that's not right. What the hell's going on? What's happening? The whole thing is falling apart. Drunkle, what are you doing? You bastard. I was just chewing on a battery. That brings us to the end of the show here. Nacho.
Yes.
What do you got up for us there, buddy? Got a show?
Go check out the Sin and Sash channel. There'll be fun stuff over there for you to go look at.
Man, I learned everything I know about pitching, advertising, and hype raising from that man. Can you see why? My heart rate jacked. Drunkle. I take it the gameage has been limited to games that are capable of offline. So you've been playing like what? Pac-Man, Galaga, Centipede, that kind of thing?
I know you're not knocking Pac-Man right now.
No, I'm certainly not knocking Galaga. Getting the Galaga is just it's still a winner.
We got back at it as of yesterday. We did Technology Tuesday. We did Weeb Wednesday today. That was Fallout 4 yesterday, and it goes to Tsushima today. We've got Fatal Friday coming up, Survival Saturday, and of course the Jackbox Olympics on Sunday over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays.
There it is. There it is. So the excitement continues, or better yet, is relaunched. So everybody, happy to have you here. Oh, one quick thing that I wanted to say. Again, it was a really bad month for comics, but then I got this and it came out. Spider-Man, Black Suit and Blood. The collection of stories, Spider-Man back in his black suit. Not the alien costume, but just when he was back in the black suit when it was
just a black suit.
Yeah. After he figured out that the alien symbiote was in fact alive and leeching off of, him, that he was like losing weight and muscle mass and everything. It was actually eating him alive. And he's like, oh my God, this thing's alive. And he gets it off of him eventually before the Venom storyline starts. But he liked the black suit, so he created a fabric version of it his own. And that was a gritty, darker era of Spider-Man when they made him like
goth.
Yeah, as they kind of joked about it. Like, you got the Batman as the Dark Knight. He was the Iraq Knight. It was a darker, grittier time for Spider-Man stories. Late 80s, very early 90s. And this is a collection of stories that are written in that way, including legendary writers, D. Matteis, J. Michael Straczynski, creator and writer of Babylon 5, among a bunch of great other things. He had a fantastic run on Amazing Spider-Man. He does a story in here. Well worth reading. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Spider-Man, Black Suit and Blood. Fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to in my spare times. So, Drunkle. If they've liked what they've heard here because of, just good taste in general, where can they find us next to indulge their good taste?
Oh, lucky them. We'd be back on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, 5:30 p.m. on Christmas Island, Pollybobs.
Thank you very much for that read-off. Thank you very much for the people in Flying Fish Cove, the capital of Christmas Island. Our greatest fans are located there. Excuse me. Man, I ate a cheeseburger that I made myself last night. I've been repeating like a howitzer since then. My Lord.
But how did you slice the cheese?
Thickly, using the grater and the mysterious end that if I hadn't read that New York Post article, I wouldn't know about.
My God.
Informed. So, we'll see you over there on Friday. Thank you very much for the donations. Everyone who donated, if you could hit the like button on your way out, that would be greatly helpful. Also, go retweet the twit if you're brave enough to go on X long enough to find it. In the meantime, have a good night, all. We'll see you again.
Later.